Hi everybody, Donna from donnasdreamworks.blogspot.com. And about a week ago I showed you a haul video, my first haul video, and one of the things that was involved or included in that video was a small wooden box that I found at a Goodwill. And I just wanted to show you that it doesn't look exactly like it did before. And let me show you just what we've done to it. First of all, we put feet on the bottom of it, and these are just big wooden beads that have been attached with that E6000 glue. Nothing moves from E6000. And then I took lace, which was a nice find I found at Joann's, and went around it a couple of times. Now this box was all brown, and the top of it I have done with Rub and Buff, and that is the gold leafing color, and it really does a beautiful job on the wood. And it brings it all out. And then I heat set some pretty red bling with my iRock. And these are some of the roses that I got at the Goodwill store. They were beautiful roses. They already have some tinting in them, but I added some stickles along the edge. So I think this would be really pretty sitting on a coffee table. And then I did drill a hole in the front and put a big knob on it to make it easier to open and close. But let's see the inside. Now on the inside we have, I've decorated the inside with paper, and there's some ribbon at the top here, if you can see, that is scalloped. And then in the bottom we have a mini album. Now this little piece of ribbon is basically to help you get the mini album out of the box, because I wanted to make it as big as possible because it's small to begin with. So what you do is you just take hold of the ribbon and you can pull your mini album out of the box. Okay, let me close it up first, and we'll just start with the cover. Okay, whoops, there you go. This is one of those fold-out mini albums that you can use both sides, and so I started. This is a paper pack from K & Company. Last year's paper pack, and it had a lot of vintage looking papers and pretty nice double-sided papers. So they have a couple of pages of these little tickets, so you'll see I've used these as journaling tags throughout the book, but I also used them for the cover just to kind of give you an idea that this was a photo album. This lady's in a photo and this fellow is holding their little girl and says joy. So this is a book about happy memories. I created this button by punching with my 1-inch circle punch, making some holes, and then threaded some twine from the twinery through it. Okay, let's begin the journey here. The first page, basically what I've done with this is I've made one half of the page, or one side of the page, something that's interactive, and the other side is left pretty much blank because it's a small book and you want to have enough room for photos. But the first page is a flip up. First we have a little pocket here, and it has some tags in the pocket for journaling, and there's 3 tags in here. And then this flips up, and this flips down, and you get a room for 3 more pretty good sized pictures for a small album. Then this side I just put some butterflies on with Versamark, and no, I used Tim Holtz Tattered Rose, I believe, ink, and then heat embossed it with some shiny heat embossing that has glitter in it. Then if we open up the next one, our next interactive page, we have a little band across the front that's holding some tags. We have 2 more of these tags that are light enough in the back to use for journaling. And then this flips up, and it's an added little flap, and we have room for 2 more pictures. Then on this side, this was a tag out of one of those little tag books that I got in the dollar bin once, and it had some pretty little flowers on the bottom. So what I did is take my pink and green stickles and just go over the flowers and the blue stickles along the bow, and it brought it out nicely. And that's just a plain photo mat. And then our last interactive page on this side is a flip down. Actually, it goes like this. I didn't have it closed correctly. And I have some like rickrack on the front and 2 more little tags in here. It's the same as the first page pocket. And then that flips up, that flips down, and you have room for 3 more photos. And then the last page, just put some stickles on the roses. So that's how that page goes. If I can get it folded correctly. Here we are. There, okay. So now, if you turn it over, you can open the other side. This side, and then you turn it over, and you have the other side. On this page, I just used some Tim Holtz Distress Inks Vintage Photo and the green one, and I can't remember what it was, and just distressed that page. This is a cute little photo mat. The front of it has a pocket with 2 more little tags in it, but it opens like this, up and down, and over and back. So I distressed some notebook paper and scrunched it up and made it look old and put it in here for journaling. And then there's 3 little places for 3 more photos. Then this page, I again put the butterflies on it, and I used a clear embossing with the glitter. And then the last page is a little mat that pulls out to the side. Has a little pocket on the front that has more tags. This I think has 5 tags in it, so there's lots of room for jotting down the story about the pictures in your book. So I think that's really a cute book to have on your coffee table, and it just fits just perfectly right inside of our little box. If you put it in correctly, it does. There you go. And so that's what you can do with a little wooden box you find at the local Goodwill store. Okay, thanks for watching, and stop back tomorrow for my next episode on Ready, Set, Go for Christmas. Till then, see you later and play nice.